Friend, Not Foe. Recording Stories 2. Supporting meaningful, outcome-focused recording in social care. Recording Stories 2. Helen and the Heron. Recording outcomes at the end of life. This is the second of 2 personal story videos in a series to support the written resource, Friend, Not Foe. The resource was produced to support meaningful, outcome-focused recording. This is Helen's story titled Helen and the Heron. Like Fran's story in our other video, Helen's story supports the principle of outcome-focused recording from cradle to grave. While Fran's story is about accessing his records from birth, Helen's story is about recording outcomes at the end of life. The hospice movement teaches us about what matters at the end of life, as summed up by Cecily Saunders, the founder of the movement. You matter because you are you, and you matter to the end of your life. We will do all we can, not only to help you die peacefully, but also to live until you die. Hope can still be a part of the end of life, and people often want to keep doing things for themselves and set goals to maintain their quality of life. Listening to and recording what people want to achieve and what will make life meaningful is as important as ever. Helen, who is in her 70s, has had cancer for 3 years. She knew it was incurable at the time of diagnosis, and her main outcome has been to remain living at home as long as possible and to have her husband and daughter around. This is what was recorded about Helen's wishes, which has been agreed with her family and which the professionals who are supporting her understand as important too. Despite her advancing cancer, Helen wants to continue to walk to the river every day with her partner and her daughter Rhian, as long as this is possible. She always looks out for the heron, which she sees as a good omen for her family. The background to what is recorded is that Helen is finding walking more tiring due to her cancer, and she knows that walking will not be possible for much longer. She has found meaning in these walks, and her family plans to take her to the river in the car when walking is no longer an option. They have also found a photograph of the heron for when Helen can't get to the river. This helps the family support Helen and accept her condition. We might think about outcomes for the family members who are caring for Helen at the end of her life. We know that Helen's daughter wanted to spend time being close to her mum until the end of her life, and that finding shared meaning and hope through watching the heron was comforting to her as well as her mum. Having a shared record helps everyone involved to understand priorities at every stage of life. It doesn't need to be lengthy to tell us a lot about what matters.